Hello, Slackers. Lacey here.
Serena here.
Today we continue our adventure into Space Marines, episode 19. And today, Tanara and Omen is gone, and Tahaldar is also gone. They're probably going to join the next episode, but for now we probably should do the repairs after the damage of Omen's ship. I'm not
What
sh-
did you do?
Not me, it's Omen.
I am stuck. I want free. I want out of this trap.
What?
No, don't.
You were stuck. I saved you. Problem problem solved. And that's how we solve problem, kids.
Oh yeah, violence solves everything, kids.
Yeah, and that's William. I'm not sure if you're joining though, but yeah.
Morning. It's like 6 in the morning. I haven't slept. That chance.
Well, remember that we actually are doing the Let's Play in Spanish, so people is watching what we're doing. She don't. I don't understand why you run. What you're running to.
That. What
Yeah,
did you do?
I didn't do anything. If you have followed the episode, you will understand what happened. But I can probably explain again though. If you see up here, come and see to this ship. Apparently, Omen managed to damage some of the blocks, which caused um, it to explode because if a container block gets destroyed and it has lots of inventory and like ore because the ore will spawn where the cargo gets destroyed like a big rock, and if it hits anything then it will damage the component, which as you can see how much damage it did. All of the stones fell down after that because of the gravity, and they fell down here and made a hole in the base. We lost all our power because of this. We managed to get power back, but still, it was pretty bad.
How could you let anyone destroy the base like that?
It was Omen. You know how it.
I said, how could you let Omen destroy the base like
He
that?
didn't mean to.
Sure. You probably just told him, oh, go right ahead and destroy it.
No, you have to follow the videos. You know. He wasn't good enough to make a mining ship.
I don't know. I still think you just ran up to him and told him, go ahead and destroy the base.
Well, if you are so sure, I'm challenging you to build a mine
How?
to build a mining ship. And then everyone can vote for their favorites.
You know, mine's gonna be probably gonna be a brick.
Well, wait for see. Anyways, in order to make a mining ship, you need drills. That's the first thing. But
Pew, pew.
we are going to take a test with this ship, and you're going to be the driver in this ship. Are you ready for that?
Nope.
Well, I'm going to build a seat just to be safe. Um, And I'm going to sit on the ship and see how. Wait, I'm not ready. Besides, I don't think you want a pink seat either. Okay,
No,
no,
I don't want to see.
no, I'm sitting with you on your ship. So, what do you think a ship needs?
Well, thrusters and
Uh,
lights
how
and
do you think
cockpit.
you need a cockpit
Huh?
to control the ship? Yeah, but the thrusters. If we say like, can I actually control it? Yeah, no, I can't. Okay, good. Let's see. Suddenly, uh, this go off. What do you do to solve this problem?
I have no idea. What did you do?
It's just a thruster. Um, but what do you do if this happen and then
No, no, I don't want into the wall. What are you doing to me?
drive it out of the asteroid?
This is very slow.
Because all your thrusters off. Then, yeah, you're probably safe from this distance. Okay, so we're going to have a one-on-one drive. Are you ready for this?
No.
And do you think a thruster in each direction is important?
Yes.
Okay, so try to drive us back again now. And now you have a problem with braking, right? Do you think gyroscopes are important?
I still don't even know what those do.
Well, try to fly home now.
Oh, what?
That's happened when you don't have a gyroscope.
Oh my god.
Yeah, try to stand still now. Try to move now. Do you see how important the gyroscopes are?
Yes.
Good. Mm, do you think reactors are important?
Yes.
And what do you think happen if you don't have them?
Yeah, I don't go anywhere.
Perfect. So you need thruster, gyroscope, reactor, and a cockpit. That's the minimum you need to drive a ship. But what do you need for drills?
A little drill.
But let's take the no drill as an example. let's say you have a drill like this one. Um, from the ship or from the hand. From the ship, it got automatic suck into this cargo container, which need to be connected to conveyors, basically tubes that allow you to extract it, and you should connect them to cargo containers for more storage, like a chest or something. And if you have a connector connected to it, you basically have connection to drag all the ores out of this drilling ship. What are you doing? What happened if you suddenly lost?
No! Stop shooting me!
Run!
Stop shooting me!
You have to escape me. Do you think that really helped?
Yes, yes, it does.
Do you actually have any control now?
Yes.
Your ship is actually taking a lot of damage. Wait, did you lose control?
Yep.
Well, at least you're okay at flying. Now we have to get home. So this is how you learn about Spacer Niche 101.
I hope that was your brick that you just destroyed.
Oh, that was just crazy ship, actually.
Well, I can tell he's gonna die.
Yeah. Anyway, let's keep continuing to our guide. Well, this is my ship, by the way. I can look at how that got wrecked by assailant, actually. But if you see closely, you can see the cargo containers, like a wire or something. Have you played Minecraft before, by the way?
Yes?
Have you played a mod pack or a mod that's called Buildcraft?
No.
It's basically a tube that transports items. Do you understand how cargo containers on conveyor system works?
Sorta.
So the drill is point A. This yellow red square is point B. Because it's connected through cargo containers or on conveyor tubes, you can transport items from A to B. Which means when you connect like to a station, you can transport all your ores from your ship because they're connected by the conveyors to the refineries, which means we can refine ores, and again, which means
Excuse me?
it's trash.
I was having fun.
By doing what exactly? Uh, I I hope they're probably going to wonder what happened with all the stuff when they see
Yeah.
floating compartments.
Yeah, they will.
Anyways, today we are going to build Serena's ship, or she's going to build it.
Uh-uh.
You are going to do this. Follow my leads. You're even going to get your own assembly today. I think, if we have any. We have two assemblers. Oh, that's the new one, I guess. So yeah, you're going to get your own assembler today. You go to this cargo container, open it with the control panel, and tell me when you're done.
Okay.
Mm, I'm going to. Oh, it's Omen. Never mind then. I have to use some. Okay, I just had to overwrite some assembler's problems to Serena. From now on, mm, your assembler is yours. You hit production, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do it say Serena's?
Yeah, now it says Tima's, and now it's on mine.
Yeah, since you switched it to mine, remember to switch from disassembling to assembling. Do that. Then you
Okay.
can switch to, you have 4 blueprints. The large block, which show the large block, and basically a blueprint will mean that it will create all the compartments you need for welding one block. The large ones, you have the small one, basically the same stuff. The components, if you want to do that, like ammo, will be useful to know, and tools, if you're going to need tools or utilities. We're going to use small box though. So, what do you start with?
Light armor blocks?
How can you control light armor blocks?
Uh, I don't know.
You'll need a cockpit, remember? It controls everything. Then make a cockpit. Mm, then you take all the parts. And I'm going to turn off all the turrets because apparently there's a bug. Oh, never mind. Okay, take all the parts from your assembler.
How do I can't put them in my inventory again?
I can. So, okay, you have your inventory and you have the assemblers. You just write Serena and it will show your assembler, and then you double click or drag them to your inventory. There you go. Then find a spot to build, probably here where I'm standing. Then you place the cockpit, but you have to, when you find it, you know how to find it, by the way, do you?
G.
Yeah, and you find the cockpit, take it in your inventory bar. Then you have to check something, which is it's have like a big square closed onto oxygen. Um, to your inventory bar, you have like oxygen, which is 0 because you're in the space. Then you have like a block, a big square, and then you have like a square, a big square with a tiny square inside it. Be sure to switch to the tiny one because that's small blocks. Then you just place the cockpit and weld it.
So, like, here?
Yeah,
Excuse me, like,
you built the large one.
that,
You have to grind it and then hit on the same button as you use it to place. Like you have to switch to the small square. Then place it. Yeah, that's the right one. And you have to grind it again because now it's moving. Well, that's not my fault, that's Omen fault. It got shot at. Our mission now is to find the turrets.
a mining collar.
Okay, try to build it now. Perfect. If you want, you can repaint it.
How?
Remember when you hold a block,
Uh-huh.
and then when you hold like a cockpit, like you're going to place another on it, but you're not placing it, then hit the P button, and then you will get like a color picker. And until you learn how to change it, it will stay pink. Well, you have to learn though. Come on. When you have chosen a color, you click OK, and then you middle click or use the mouse wheel button to apply the color to the ship. With the holding block, you need to hold a block like a painter, like doesn't matter what block you're holding. It acts like a painter when you use the middle mouse button.
Oopsies!
Remember all the rules I told you?
No.
Why do you think it's moving?
I have no idea.
You pushed it. No.
Oh my god, you're. Oh my.
A flying pink cockpit.
Why is it pink?
You have to learn. Just remember, it will always be pink. Unless you learn how to change it. I told you. You open like you're going to place another cockpit. Then you hit the P button, choose another color with the color picker, click OK. Then use the middle V's button to apply the color. Even lighter pink. It's so pinky. And it doesn't help to fly right in it. You should be a bit distant. Congratulations!
I don't like that. Get out of here with your pink.
But yeah, that's how you do it.
Change it now.
You have to change it. I'm not changing it back, but I'm not changing it to pink again if you manage to change it. Mouse button, the wheel button, not the click button. There.
I like that color better.
Yeah. So now you have learned how to color the ship. And if you sit in the cockpit, you will see that you're missing power, right?
Yep.
You will also see that you're missing oxygen. Because it doesn't have an oxygen tank or a generator.
I wish she go to this taskbar, but it is annoying me. Great. Is this not in full screen yet? What's going on?
I don't know.
Yes, that's what's going on. She had the taskbar up on the screen still, even though it was on full screen. It was annoying me.
Oh.
Choo choo!
So you're ready now to continue our adventures.
My cockpit is flying out into space.
Well, somebody touched it again. How many times have I told you?
I probably ran into it when I needed oxygen.
So maybe this episode should be about getting oxygen into it. Or I mean like building an oxygen. You probably want that, right? So you don't have to fly out of your cockpit every time and just to get oxygen,
Yep.
which will be kind of stupid. But you kind of have like two options though about that. The options will probably be what?
There.
I'm just trying something. Okay. Well, your options will be you can choose to have do you want the ship to use hydrogen as main thrusters, or do you want it to use normal thrusters?
What's the difference?
The hydrogen thrusters require hydrogen, of course, in order to drive, um, but has a lot of more power, like horsepower in cars and stuff like that. But again, the bad side about it will be that it requires ice to operate, and I mean like a lot of ice. But again, if it's a mining ship, you can move your ship a lot more easier with the hydrogen thrusters. Um, so yeah, that's the biggest difference. And also, when you're using hydrogen thrusters, you have to be more careful because you can actually easily blow up.
Kaboom.
Yeah, like you did with my ship, the green one in.
That was an accident.
Yeah, I know, but that's stuff like that can happen then. That's what you risk if you're not too careful when you're mining. So you also have kind of tried it though, how it is to fly it, so you know how easy to fly it if you choose it.
Color.
And if you choose normal thrusters, you don't have to be that carefully when giving too much forward thrusters. But it will be sluggish and it will be like driving on ice.
I don't like driving on ice.
So you want us to have an oxygen generator then?
Yes,
Which
please.
okay. Then you have to go to the production, to your assembly, mining mining compartments, and it will probably be a bit far down, close to reactors, and it will say oxygen generator, and you need to assemble it.
Uh, would it be in small blocks?
Yeah, small blocks, because your ship is small.
Oxygen generator.
Yeah,
What's an oxygen tank?
that's just basically to store oxygen.
Oh.
That's if you want to save space, because ice require weight to generate oxygen, which not only will generate oxygen, but will also generate hydrogen for you, which you will need to your hydrogen ship, which is quite useful, as you probably will figure out.
I got the parts.
Okay, back of your ship, the cockpit. You drag the oxygen generator and make it small. You'd have to stand back on your ship, beside the cockpit the face.
Finding it.
You have a search bar, so you just wait generator or just oxygen, and it will find it for you, basically.
Oh, okay. Where do I put it?
Behind here, but you have to change the rotate it, because if you rotate it, you will see that it has two small points, which you will have it connected to the other points back.
Rotating stuff.
It's easy for me with this keyboard though.
I get.
Hmm?
I hate rotating stuff.
Why are you flying this way? You're supposed to play. You're supposed to place it here where I'm standing.
Like this.
Let's see. Weld it.
It moved my welder.
What?
It replaced where my welder was on my key.
I think you did something wrong. Let's make another oxygen generator then. Okay. Oh. Yeah. I think you placed it right. So, how big do you want it to be? Like, do you want a lot of storage or just a basic simple mining ship?
I like storage.
Okay, you, by the way, is making it complicated though, but I guess it will be worth it in the end. Then we probably need somebody in conveyor. Since this is a big type, you have to use large small blocks, but in a big version. When you enter your assembler, you have uh, like a big conveyor junction. It's named junction. Conveyor junction.
Small blocks?
Small blocks, and then you have when you see the cockpit, the cameras, and you see collector, small conveyor, and conveyor junction. You are supposed to have at least 3 junctions.
1, 2, 3.
Basically, if you see like mine, the yellow ship, if you go to the yellow ship now, it will take some time to construct the compartments you need. Then you see, I have basically the same setup as you see, with the junctions though. I recommend to place exact same way as I do. Just because that means if you want a lot of storage, you can easily add it later. Or if you feel you doesn't need that much storage, you can just remove it too.
Choo-choo.
This ship can't do a shit though.
Well, of course, it don't have no thrusters to go nowhere.
Yeah,
If it could go somewhere, that's hacks.
of course it is. I think I'm going to build something while we're waiting for you. I'm going to build my little cute setup though. Okay, I'm going to get some timer blocks. You remember the inventory scripts and stuff we were using? The one that show how many how big your cargo is, how many ingots you got, stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do now. But I'm also going to make it look nice. What do you think of this? Like, if you go in the cockpit now, in the yellow ship, you see like two tiny computers, left and right. Just check the cockpit, go in it. Doesn't that look nice?
Yes.
Perfect.
Their junction, right?
Yeah. Yep.
I want it small. Or like this.
Nope.
Oops, wrong.
The three tiny holes or the output connectors you have on both sides, the three small ones, are supposed to be like in line. You can also just check the yellow ship to see how it should be placed. There. Now the other one should be upside, so we can connect up and down.
This?
Mm, you have to weld it though before I can see it.
Shh, I'm trying. It's not working.
Mm, yes, perfect. And the other one the same.
As the first one? Or...
Yeah, that's the first one.
Choo choo.
Have you done it? I know you probably want to add power to this thing, right?
Uh,
You want power to it, right?
yes.
Place a big reactor.
A large reactor?
Yeah, and connect it to the middle point of the left here. Or the right. You decide the side, which side you will have the reactor on.
On which one?
Left or right side on this block.
The middle one?
Yeah, because you have to connect the reactor to the middle one, the little middle one.
So on left or right?
You can choose this side to place it, or the other side. Yeah, that works. And I have been so nice to you, and made your assembly, made all the compartments you need for it in your assembler.
Thank you.
No problem. But that was what we were able to do today, guys. So don't be a slacker, like the video if you enjoyed, and please subscribe to see more. And we're going to learn Serena. Serena probably going to complete her ship in the next episode. Um, before we go, you place it wrong. You see the small conveyors here?
Yep.
They're not connected.
I figured. I was like, did I place it wrong?
Yeah, it's a bit tricky sometimes. I'm going to place mine reactor 2 actually. There. So yeah, so I recommend you to go to the cryo chamber just so you don't lose your tools and inventory. So see you guys. Bye.